Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I'm going to show you what I made in October and what I plan to make in November. You will not believe the difference. So the first thing I made was a baby album, so we'll take a look at that. But in the meantime, I want to tell you, don't forget to check out all the other people in the collab. There is a playlist. Just click on that and follow along. Now, I picked up this baby paper because a good Etsy customer of mine said, you know, you don't have a baby album in your shop that is baby's first year. So I said, well, I'm going to use this paper that I have and let's see what I can make with it. So I did put it in my shop, and at the time of this recording, it already has been purchased. But let me show you the rest of this mini album. So that is what I made, and it's got lots of room for baby photos. And all these things I'm going to show you, I already have a walkthrough, so I'm not going to bore you with showing you them again, although this was pretty fun to do. So anyhow, that was the first thing I did. I know you guys are going to say, do you have a tutorial for that? And I don't, because I used my own tutorial from way back when. I listed it when I did this video. I've got more baby paper coming up, or I have more baby paper. So maybe when I get a chance to take a breather, I'll go back and sort of do a tutorial on this. I mean, I hate to redo a tutorial because so many people are asking for tutorials, and I am just behind on the tutorials I've promised for people. That is the absolute truth. All right, so that was the first paper collection that I smashed. Welcome Baby. And then after Welcome Baby, we are welcoming Sweater Weather. So I had already opened up this pack and used some of the more solids for a project that I made. So I had 1.5 of these left. One evening, I think I started at 7, finished at 9. I made 6 mini albums that were all the same. When you make mini albums that are all the same, you can just crank them out. I had some brown or this craft colored cardstock, and so I just went to town. And then the next day, I finished the mini albums. I'm really impressed with the speed. But again, when you're doing things like 4 of the same ones, you can cut, 4 of the papers at the same time. So all the pages were the same, so it was easy to do. What took me the longest was decorating with the stickers and whatnot, just because there was lots of decisions to be made. And at that point, I think I had a little bit of decision fatigue. But this is a great mini album for craft fairs and that kind of thing. Is there a tutorial on this? Not yet. Not yet. I'm still working on the tutorial that I promised in September. So let me get that done, and then I'll probably go back and do a tutorial on this. I'd like to get it done fairly quickly, so you might already have seen it because this is the beginning of October, and I'm hoping to do it in another week or so. So anyhow, I made 4 of these. There is a video on that. Go check that out. So when I finish a project, I always go back to my plan just to keep me on track. So I finished the Sweater Weather, and then I wanted to attack the I Love Family because at this point I decided to make the folio tutorial along with the free cutting guide, which is in my Ko-fi shop. And when I'm doing something like that, sometimes I make multiples. In this case, I made 3 more of the folios, which is like 6 folios. But because I recorded one, I didn't finish decorating the front. I recorded one and did the sizing and all of that, and then I didn't like it. It was done on white cardstock, and I realized that just didn't show up very well. I need to figure out what to put in the front. I haven't figured that out. This one I feel like it's too busy. So then I did one in craft cardstock, and after I decorated it and finished the second video, because this was the first video, I decided, because this has extra layers on it, I decided to make it a little more simple and just do it without the layers, just because it gets real complicated, and those who are experienced can just add a second layer. I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted even a beginner, if you first time you're picking up paper crafting, you want to make a folio. I wanted to make it easy, and I wanted to make it great for, like, if you're making multiple gifts, like you're making 24 people in your family folios for Thanksgiving, or if you want to do craft fair folios. So I took apart the layer. So this one I did actually in an off-white, and then I forgot I was just doing the folio in off-white. I was going to redo it and decorate it because the off-white doesn't match with the white of the collection. But I ended up decorating it because I wanted to give measurements to decorate it. And to be honest, I think it's okay with the off-white. I don't think you really notice. So that was 3 of these folios. The third time is a charm, so third time recording the video, editing it, which you guys who've made videos, you know, it's not a quick project. So I still had paper left over, and by the way, I had purchased 2 of these I Love Family by Lori Whitlock. Oh my goodness. I Love Family by Lori Whitlock. I wanted to do a combination of the orange and teal. Well, it didn't come out that way. It was a nice idea, but it didn't come out that way. So I still had some of a collection left. So I decided to do a couple more mini albums because I had made 6 of these mini albums bases when I was doing whatever the fall collection, sweater weather. So I had 2 more bases, said, you know what, let me use the leftovers and make 2 more. So again, they're very simple. There is a walkthrough on my channel. It's 4 pages, 2 with side loading pockets, 2 with top loading pockets. It was a fun project, and I almost finished my paper. I had lots of bigger scraps left over after this, so I have not completed it yet. I didn't have any cut aparts because I used all of the cut aparts, but what I did is I covered some scrap lightweight chipboard. I made 6 covers, and then I just cut whatever paper I had down to 3 by 4. Usually I'll do 3 1/8 of this size by 4 1/8. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then I'll put 3 by 4 index cards or whatever inside. So what I've been doing is just making this, rubber banding it, and when I have about 10 or 15 and in the mood, then I put it all together and finish decorating it. So that took care of the rest of the I Love Family. So I did smash 2 of these and got several things in my Etsy shop and finished my tutorial. And again, the cutting guide is in my Ko-fi shop. It is free. It is sort of my year-end gift to my supporters. So go ahead to the Ko-fi shop. It's listed in that video. So anyhow, got that done. Okay, and I know the criteria was 12 by 12, but I did have some Halloween stuff that I wanted to work on, because if I don't work on it now, when am I going to work on it? So I had this scrapbook.com paper pad. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it's perfect for making cards, but I made this mini album. There is a walkthrough and quick tutorial on my channel on how to make it. There's not a hinge, I just folded the paper. So I think I may make treat boxes with the rest of that. And another project, I used a digital collection on this. It is also on my channel. And then I took the Harvest collection and made this mini album. There is a walkthrough. It's really pretty paper, so go check that walkthrough. I finished up all of the paper. I just had teeny tiny scraps. Check out that walkthrough and see how you can use a 12 by 12 collection, make a mini album in 6, 7, 10 other little projects. So there is that as well. Okay, now after I finished this, I decided I liked this style of book so much that I am going to make it as a tutorial with a cutting guide in my coffee shop. So I made this one, and then at this point in the month I had chosen 2 baby papers to use, some 12 by 12s, but I changed my mind. I also had picked up from Echo Park Winnie the Pooh Christmas and this Christmas from Cardabella. This, by the way, is a real gorgeous collection. I got this Christmas one because it had black in it, and I thought I was going to use a black base, but surprise, I didn't. I used craft color. So between those, and then I also had picked up, you may have seen in the haul, this Moda Scrap. It's Italian-based paper. Don't know if scrapbook.com will still be carrying it. I liked it because it sort of had this, it's Italian, but to me it had like a Scandinavian feel, really minimalistic. And I just liked the graphics. Now, it didn't come with any ephemera or embellishments, or if it did, I didn't get it. I don't remember at this point. So I took both these and made, of course, mini albums, and these are the same size as that Harvest one. Now, I am not going to do a walkthrough on it because I still have not posted it on my channel. So subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you see when that comes out. But these are, they're really pretty. I really am proud of them. So there is those. And then by now you will have seen on my channel the tutorial, and I also decorated it, and I did a video showing you how I decorated it using Winnie the Pooh Christmas. I also talk about how I plan my pages. Sometimes I will plan the pages around the paper, sometimes I will make the mini album and then plan how to decorate it with the paper. So I talk a little bit about that in the video. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and check that out. And since I'm asking you to do something, I'll ask you to do 2 things. First of all, can you subscribe? If you have not already subscribed, I don't believe in arbitrary numbers, but I would like to hit the end of the year with 10,000. I mean, it's not a lot of people. It just sort of gives me a vote of confidence. And then finally, if you have stayed this long into the video, now I'm going to show you my what I did in October, what I will do in November part of the video, and as well show you pictures from my travels. You know, I sort of, in my mind, think that is a boring thing. People really don't want to see that, but people ask about it, so I do. Just a reminder, I do have a tutorial on this. I made it last year. This is my crafty planner, travel journal kind of thing. I haven't taken a lot of time to journal, but I have been trying every month to take pictures of my travels and share them with you. So this was using Life is Abundant from Graphic 45. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use for next year's journal. So what I do is inside there are these pages, because it's a, you know, monthly thing. So I made a folder for each of the months, and in that folder I show pictures and I talk about what I plan. So I'll real quickly go over that. So in October, I plan to use I Love Family, Harvest, Our Baby Boy, Our Baby Girl, Sweater Weather. So those I planned on using. Those are all 12 by 12. What I did use was the I Love Family, Harvest, the Modest Scrap Traditional Christmas. Even though I haven't shown you the video yet, the project is done. The Cardabella Christmas, that project is done. Sweater Weather. I made 4 mini albums out of that. That project is done. I used a digital collection, Haunting, and collection Spooky. Which one was that? I don't know. They're running into each other at this point in time. So that's, I Love Family was two 12 by 12. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 collections. I feel like I'm missing, oh, I didn't put in Pooh. So 9 collections. Couldn't get it to 10, could I? That's okay. 10 collections is a lot for 1 month. So I'm telling you, for November, I'll show you the pictures in a second. For November, where's my November little doohickey? Oh, here it is. For November, I'm sorry, but I'm going to take it a little easy. We are moving. We are traveling tomorrow. You'll have to wait till November to find out where we've gone. But instead of doing 9 different collections, I am going to work on Honeybee. The criteria is 6 by 6 paper pad. I'm reaching behind me because that is where I have my cabinet of my paper. So here's the 6 by 6 paper pad. Oh gee, I haven't even opened it. In addition to the 6 by 6 paper pad, I have the chipboard accents. I've got the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I have the coordinating solids. I actually have 2 of these. And it's really pretty paper. There's the sticker sheet. Subdued, toned down. I mean, and here, be grateful always. I am grateful every day. Every single day I wake up and I am so thankful for this life I have. Anyhow, it's a real pretty collection. So instead of doing a bunch of different ones, I am going to concentrate this month on using this 6 by 6 paper collection. Oh, I've got titles and phrases. I'm also going to be using the 12 by 12 with it, which is sort of cheating because we're supposed to smash 6 by 6. So I promise you I will smash the 6 by 6, but I might smash the 12 by 12 along with it. I've been doing some simple albums. I've been trying to make it so new people, new to mini albums, can follow along and make mini albums and have success. And, you know, I challenge you. I do some different things from time to time. But for November, I'm going to be working on one. I'm going to challenge myself to make the page styles a little more complex, a couple more flaps and folds, and maybe a couple of special features. I really want to do justice to this collection. It's really fun, and I just thought I'd do something a little more intricate than what I have been doing in the past. Maybe more like some of the Graphic 45 albums that I've done in the past. If you're curious, just go into my channel and query Graphic 45 and you'll see. So anyhow, I'm going to do that. Oh, and before I show you the pictures, I'm going to show you, last thing I did was using some more of that Tracy Reed digital paper, is I made some boxes. So there is a video, or I might have it in my Instagram. I'm sort of talking in the future right now, but you already see it. All right, so here is October. Let Your Dreams Take Flight was the theme for October. So, as you may remember, we were chasing beaver dams. We weren't chasing beaver dams, they don't move. But my mother-in-law came to visit us in September, and the highlight of the trip was sitting and watching the beavers build the dams. Well, they've been busy beavers. We are leaving them alone. They're flooding everything. They're eroding everything. You know, it's nature, it's pretty, but they do some damage. But we're leaving them alone to do their thing. I'm going to put the pictures so you can see them. But I did take pictures, and it was fall. It was fall here in Vermont, and it was just gorgeous. This is a picture of, it's just Joe Pyeweed. I mean, it's nothing exciting, but the trees behind it and the evergreens and the juxtaposition of the red and the green, just beautiful. And then for the first time all summer, we had sun coming in because the trees have thinned out because a lot of leaves are falling. So we see sunshine on our RV all summer long it's been pretty heavy shade, which is great. It's kept it cool, but now the sun is coming in. And then one morning, it was October 9th, I think, we woke up to a heavy frost and it looked like a magical fairyland. So there is that. Here is a picture of the ski slope that is next to us. We do hike that and then come down. It is simply gorgeous. My picture does not do it justice, but it was simply gorgeous. And then here is a waterfall with the trees turning and a beautiful blue sky day. Beautiful. We went on a hike, and in the woods was this tree, and sitting in the tree was this cute little chipmunk getting ready for winter, I believe, and just sitting staring. It's not the best picture in the world, but here's the funny thing. So I just pulled out my camera and snapped a picture. My husband and I have gone now 7 times to try to get the same picture using his good camera. I think it's just as good a picture, but don't tell him. He likes to take pictures too. So anyhow, to be continued, because we don't know how many more times we'll go until we actually get a picture of the chipmunk in that tree. And another picture of the pretty frost. I thought that was just gorgeous. So that is it. That is wrapping up October, heading into November. So excited to be starting a new project. And for those who are still there, I don't usually tell people this ahead of time, but in November, during the Black Friday week, not just Black Friday, but that week, I'm not sure the dates yet, but my Etsy shop will be on a super, super sale, a sale so low, I don't think I've had it before. If I did a one-day sale. But if you are looking to pick up any of the albums that you've seen now or seen in the past, Black Friday is the day to shop in my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. And that is it. Don't forget to follow the playlist and follow everybody else and see what they've made in October and what they plan to make in November. And if you have a 6x6 paper pad and you want to smash it in November, let us know what you're going to do. Put in the description or in the comments what paper pad you choose to smash in November. You know, everybody who's in this collab will give you some ideas. So pick the paper pad, then you can check out their channels and see which project interests you the most. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.